You were the surprise 13th contestant. Are you just shocked at how far you have come? Because that was quite an accomplishment for you.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't look at it as I was the last one in. I think if anything, the show, and I was talking to Ken, one of the executive producers, and he was just commenting casually. It's like, yeah, I guess we do mess with people on the show. And I looked at him and I was like, really, Ken?
Really?
Because I never would have guessed that you mess with people on the show. Because they had messed with me, a little bit, all in a fun way, of course. But yeah, I don't look at it as the 13th person on the show, and I think that's shown because I made it to the next level, and I'm grateful and happy about that. But then I went on for 7 more weeks, so it was it was an honor and a pleasure. But I never looked at it as I have to prove that I belong here.
Now, Danny was your roommate, right?
He was, yeah.
Okay. Oh no, you guys miss each other, right?
We do. Well, I don't miss Danny so much.
You don't miss Danny. What was it like, the two of you in the room together?
It was actually really fun. It was really fun. We're not the same person at all.
No,
and yeah, and they say that opposites attract, which I think is true for everyone in the house. I think the reason that we were so close as a group is because we were so different from one another.
Okay, Lil, tell me, did you argue too much with the judges, especially Simon? Did you argue too much with him?
I can only think of one time where I basically, was like, hey, I'm doing what you guys are telling me to do. But, I wasn't trying to get into like a heated discussion with them or go toe to toe with them or just, I'm trying to get into an argument with you. It was nothing like that.
Right.
It was just basically I wanted them to know that I was taking their advice, and I took a song and I changed it and I made it my own.
Well, do you think you would still be on the show if you had just said, you know what, you guys are right, I'm going to try it differently next week?
I honestly couldn't say. When I think about it, I think about it and then I don't think about it because the thing is, each week that I've been singing, they were giving me their comments and I felt like they started going a little back and forth. So I said, well, I just want you all to know that I'm taking your advice and I'm being an artist, I'm staying true to me, but, I just feel like destiny is destiny. And like you said, somebody had to go, and we all have to go at one point except for one person. But I feel like I ran a good race.
So you've got 3 little ones at home,
Yeah.
5, 3, and 2?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
How much do you miss them?
Oh my God, I miss them so much. My 5-year-old and my 3-year-old. The 2-year-old, he doesn't quite understand what's going on. So he pretty much can get on the phone and just say, love you, miss you, and he hangs up in my face.
Oh, he doesn't know you're a big star now, right?
He's like, oh, you just mommy, But my 5-year-old and my 3-year-old, they get on the phone. They tell me, we saw you on American Idol, and you were beautiful, and they're proud of me.
What can you guys tell me about this Simon Cara feud that has been reported so widely? Did you see anything between the two of them? Come on, Anoop, I get this look on your face. You've got something to say.
No, it was like a surprise because we don't hear anything about it. We don't see anything about it because we're in such a bubble.
Yeah.
And honestly, we see the judges when they're judging us and then after the show, and that's all that we see of them. The one exception was when we were doing choreography with Paula for the disco dance. But we're together. We're focused on our songs. We're not focused on them.
During the commercials, you don't see any tension between the two judges?
No. I mean, the thing is that during the commercials they all have stuff to do. So they're talking to fans. They're dealing with what they need to do. It's what it is. I've never personally seen anything, and frankly, we don't pay attention to them.